What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna check out Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And so far, seems like a pretty fun game. Pretty nice visuals too, and even though it didn't run perfectly on the weaker stuff, it was still pretty playable on everything. Except for the fire bat. That one was not exactly the best experience, but some people would still consider that playable. And then the small form factor PC, since we were asking it to do 4K, it didn't like that so much. Definitely needed some help from DLSS on that one. I think it would have been much better suited to 1440, but it is what it is. It's hooked up to a 4K TV. That's usually what I test things on. I don't usually like starting out anyway, testing right on like 1440 or something like that, but I always leave it as an option. If people want me to, just ask and you shall receive. Anyway, let's go and hop in and see what the G15 Advantage can do, at least at 1440 anyway, or 1080. Then we'll do 1440 in another video.
Well, the game defaulted to medium, I believe, with ultra quality Intel upscaling. I think it's XeSS. I'm probably butchering that, but still, I wanted to try out high just for fun. Probably won't go well, but let's try it anyway.
So, the message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
It's been a long day. We should make camp.
Well, now let's do ultra quality XeSS. So that's 66% of the render resolution. Keeping it on high. Probably won't be good enough to stay at constant 60 still, but I wanted to try it out just to do my due diligence. And then we'll go return to the default medium and see how that does.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
Well, now we're gonna try going to medium, native. I don't think it still was able to quite stay over 60 like this, so I think it still needs Intel's help, but we'll try that out next. But for now, let's go see how it does just native medium.
Interesting.
Nice.
Now we'll try with Ultra Quality XeSS, which surprisingly doesn't look too awful. In fact, I think it has a leg up on FSR from what I've seen here. Obviously, there's no FSR to directly compare it to, but I'm used to FSR just leaving like horrible trails and looking super pixelated and all that stuff. This definitely looks a little softer, don't get me wrong, than it would if it were native, but I don't think it looks all that bad. But you guys can be the judge of that.
This will be useful.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mayan. What's up? We can use that.
Coming. I'm ready. Danger! Let's push forward. Feel the burn. I'll do it. I won't lose again.
Get ready.
Brace yourself.
Take him down.
Now let's get some camera recorded gameplay here, without OBS taking away any FPS. It seems like it's a pretty consistent 60 plus, at least in this area, but during some battles and stuff it was still dropping down into the 30s and stuff, so it's not going to do it everywhere, but at least it's mostly playable here.
Those
Okay, that
mines.
looks like a mine.
Be careful.
What kind of creature are you? Well,
Throwing slowly.
you would die?
I'll do it.
What a sneaky little bastard. Alright then. Why, hello, Misty. They just dodge everything, don't they? Well, you're not dodging me. There you are. Ready to give Misty some quick pets?
This will be useful.
dodge or freaking counter. I do not like these things.
Framework is flowing. Feel the burn.
Oh wait, no, I remember, I chased him around that thing. If I go back that way, that's the way I came. I caught myself that time. At least I think so. Maybe I'm doing the opposite. And now I'm going back the way I came. We'll see. Ooh, thingy. I think that's my fastest win yet. Good try, guys. Now, if I was on my Steam Deck or something, or one of the handhelds, I would have had no sound, and I probably would have gotten preemptively struck. And it still looks more than good.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
Could be drugs. Seems like it'd be a good drug
Look.
hut.
There's a door inside.
A serious door.
Seems empty. Let's go.
Yeah, but that's when the boss drops down on your head.
Someone lives here.
Uh-oh. I guess that's what I get for messing around with strange doors. I should have gone over to the flag first. Oh well. I think this game ran me auto-save. Skip that. Hey, there's a flag in here though, so it's whatever. Oh, we got some attributes? Oh, yes we do. Let's give him some of that. And that. We need to give him some agility soon too, I think. Speaking of that, let's just give all that to her and just make her really unlucky. Alright, what kind of skills can we learn? Alright. I think that's my last skill slot. Oh, we want to do that for the chick too. Alright, what can you grab? Ooh, that sounds cool. I don't know. I think it might be locked. I'm assuming the same for this side. Yep. Locked up real tight. Alright, though, I think this is probably a good time for us to wrap this video on up.
Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's 1080p anyway, and it can't quite do high, even with help from upscaling, but it is what it is. At least not Intel's. Maybe TAA would have been okay, but TAA usually does not look very good. So I opted to use what it defaulted to, the Intel one. So still, once we dropped it down to medium, we did quite a bit better native, and then with a little help, we mostly stayed over 60. There's some spots in battles that can still get a little low. I saw like 34, 43 a couple of times when things were attacking. But other than that, since it's a turn-based, it's not the end of the world, though it does make it a little hard to counter block and what have you, so that part was kind of lame. But I'm still sure a lot of people would find it playable. But obviously you can just use your own discretion. If what you saw here is good enough, cool. If not, now you know not to waste your time. That's the whole point of these videos, plus they're fun for me to make. So that's all for this video though. Time for me to go get started on 1440p, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video though, because I sure as hell enjoy making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.